Hey guys, I just wanted to come in here really quick and say thank you for your love and support. We almost there. We almost reaching that 1,000 goal, and I appreciate every single one of you guys that subscribed to the channel and became part of this family. We're gonna get this. We're gonna make those goals this year get done. We're gonna accomplish every single that one of them. The reason that I'm here today is because I wanted to say thank you, because most of you guys inbox me through either Instagram or even threads or like Messenger. And y'all was asking me what happened to my hand, and y'all was wondering how is the healing. So I have an update for you guys. This is how she's looking so far. I will say the only part that it still needs a little bit more healing is that part right there. That's what bothers me the most, because that was more like a third degree. This one's more like a second, and this one was more like a first. So I had like a first, second, third degree burn and all over my hand. Here's an up close. But I will say that overall, I'm thankful. It couldn't be worse. I give thanks to God. If you are not a religious person, I'm sorry, but this is my testimony. I went through this moment in fear, desperation, frustration. But in the whole process of crying and going through all those three emotions, I kept praying, please God, do not let my hand blister and get so damaged with this burn that I cannot use my hands. Because my fear was not only that I got burned and that I was going to be looking probably worse than this, but my most fear was not able to use my hand. I kept saying, God, please don't let my hands get damaged. You know, this is what I use to bring the bread to my house. This is what I use to pay the bills. This is what I use to accomplish the things that I want to accomplish in life. This is what I need to become a better person in my life towards the career that I'm searching as a hairstylist. Please, God, do not let my hand get worse. And hence, I say hence because I got burned in this part. I don't know if you could tell right here. And from here, when, throwing the pot to the side and everything, it tilted over and landed on this hand. But I think between the prayers and the fast critical thinking that came through my head at that moment, as I was, as soon as I got burned, I ran to the sink. I ran my hand on the cold water for 5 minutes, and I literally hold it for 5 minutes. But it was excruciating pain. I was just crying, jumping like a little kid, 5 years old, when you take away the candies, and they just have that them. That's what I was going through. And I was take out my hand, pat it dry, go under the water a couple of 5 minutes more, and I did that for a good 30 minutes. After that, still crying, still yelling, still praying, please God this, please God that, please don't let this happen to me, please don't let it get worse. All of a sudden, this big voice came into my head and said, wrap it, wrap it, wrap it really quick right now. Stop what you're doing, go wrap it. So I ran to the kitchen drawer where I have some gauzes, like ointments and stuff for like when you get cut and burned, like a first aid kit. And I grabbed one of the gauzes that you wrap around, and I just continue to wrap my hand, continue to wrap my hand so tight. The only part that I couldn't tight, it was this part right here. And that's where you see that right there, because it was so painful. And being that I was already tightening my hands so much, I mean, when I tell you I tied my hand to the point that my fingers got purple, and I had to untie it to retie it again, because that's how much I tied it. In the middle of the night, through I was sleeping, this part moved to the side, and only that part right here that you see, well, mostly this area right here, was the one that blistered up. Everything out did blister, but it was flat to the skin. It didn't create no pores, no liquid, no nothing. It was just like a wrinkled skin. That's what it looked like, but I didn't mess with it. But this part right here was the one that got the, the little bubble with the pus. I didn't pop it. I didn't do nothing. The next day I went to my job, and I showed my one specialist doctor, one specialist nurse that we had, that we have our unit, and she looked at it and she was like, take care of this way. And she gave me some stuff for me to put on, and I've been doing exactly what she said over and over. So before she gave me the instruction, I was wrapping it 3 times a day, morning, evening, and night. After I took a shower, I would wrap it, just because I didn't want it friction on it. I didn't want it nothing to get on it. I was just afraid of it getting infected and getting worse. Um, I'm telling you, every time I will pray, please God, don't let my hand get worse. I need this. I need this not only because it brings bread to my table, but because I have goals, and I have dreams that I have to accomplish as a hairstylist, and I need my hands. And he heard me. He heard me, and not that I deserve to be heard, but he did hurt me. And I'm glad he did. And honestly, guys, as a testimony, I don't know what are you going through, how hard it seems to be. Keep praying, keep that faith active, keep hoping for the best, because even in the process it might not seem like it's gonna get better, because before it got like this it got worse, but not to the point in where I thought I was gonna lose my hand, but it was just ugly looking. And then my thoughts, of course, negative thoughts, I was like, man, it's gonna look ugly. I'm gonna have to probably put foundation on it afterwards. But honestly, guys, I mean, I'm getting my color back over here. I honestly do believe this is the part that I probably gonna stay marked, and maybe around here. That was where my watch and my bracelet was. And yeah, this guy didn't got over here at all. It was just like that part right there. Because like I told you, I just took off the watch, took up everything, threw it to the side, and put my hand in water. And I'm glad I did. And I kept praying. But as you can see, this is the part right here that is more still hurt. I got my hand washed and cleaned. This is the only reason why I'm touching it. But basically, I'm gonna show you what I do when I wrap it, and this is how I've been treating it. So this is what I use for the berm. It's called Medi Honey Gel. Looks like this. Then I put one of the glosses on top, and then I wrap it with this. So I'm gonna come back and show you the end results. So I was going to show you the end results, but I decided to show you how it looks like. So basically, I took all the honey cream gel thing, put it all over the burn, and then all I do is come back with one of these, and I fold it a little bit so it won't be too long. I cover my hand, pat it in there, and then I normally just do this, and I just go around until I finish wrapping it. And now I'm going to show you the end results. So this is the end result, guys. This is how I go to bed. And when I come from work, usually I take it off and I go take a shower and I let it breathe for like an hour or so, and then I wrap it again. Put some tape around here. Actually, I'm going to take this tape out because I put it a little bit too tight. But I put tape just for the gauze thing don't come out, and that's all it that I do. But again, guys, thank you for your love and support. Thank you for your prayers. Thank you for your wishes. I'm okay. We okay. And all thanks to the Lord. See you in my next video.